Hello Flosstubers, we are back with Flosstube number 3. I am Tara and this is Bailey. Since the start of our Flosstubes, we have gotten an amazing 370 subscribers to our channel, and we are so excited about that and we appreciate it, and thank you all of the comments that have been sent. I've tried to comment back to everyone, so I hope I haven't forgotten anyone, but the comments have been absolutely great. Everybody's loving what they see, which I'm very glad. I know everybody has their own little niche of what they like to stitch and how they like to stitch and all this, but even the comments for Copper, for our little dog that we miss dearly, the comments about him were wonderful. If we made you cry, sorry. You know, it's one of those things, and but we loved him when he was here. We still love him, and he is still with us. So I'll go ahead and show you. I have I'll just jump right into him. I have worked on his picture that I had turned into a cross stitch pattern. Go ahead and hold that up. I worked on him quite a lot because, as you know, I don't have a lot of works in progresses going at one time. Normally I have, like right now, I usually only work at about two or so. But since the last video, this is what we have done on him, and mostly I did his nose a little bit, but mostly I was starting to work on the blanket that he's laying on in the picture. So, and it's a white blanket with some pink flowers on it, but that's mostly where I've been focusing on him with. So there's an update on Copper. Alright. And so sorry about my hair. Later on today we're headed to the ballpark, and you know, as you know, in Louisiana it's very hot. My niece is playing in the softball World Series, so we're going out to support her this afternoon. Hence the Louisiana shirt. This is their team shirt. So we'll be going out to support her. That's why the hair is just, and there's going to be no makeup because it's just going to melt off anyway. So anyway, the next thing we will jump into is the FFOs, and we have one new FFO, and then one I finished a long time ago. I just haven't shown it yet, so I'm gonna let Bailey do her honors. Last video, I think we showed it, and the giraffe was finished. I had finished stitching it. Of course, not a day went by where she said, "Mom, we have to go get a frame for this." So here we go, headed to Hobby Lobby, and she picked out her frame, and this is what she chose, and it's all framed up for her bedroom. So excited. So there's that. All right. And then the other thing that I finished, let's see, how old is Stormy? 11, so, well, she's almost 12. I finished this about 11 years ago, and it's been stuffed in a closet, I believe, in my chest of drawers. But I made them, and I made both of them one. Let's get back a little bit. But it's an ABC blanket. It's a little quilt for them. So I actually got, it was just one of those Afghans that you can buy, and it already has the big squares. This is going to be hard. It has the big squares already kind of partitioned off. So anyway, I just went through the ABCs, cross-stitched everything, and then quilted it. For the backing, it does have some batting inside of it, and then of course, their little binding. And then I went ahead and stitched along every seam here to make it just have a little bit of fluff there. So, but that's what I made them, and I made Bailey one too, except hers is, no, hers has got purple borders and stitching, so anyway, there's that. Sorry, did I just hit you in the face? Sorry. Alright, let's put that over there out of the way. Alright, so there's the FFOs, and I do have an FO, and as you know, I do like to have those little small projects going, even though I'm working on copper, who I consider that's my big project at the moment. When I go back to bed at night and Bailey comes back there and hangs out with me, I do have to, I do like to have like a small, kind of a quick thing, and that way I don't have to bring my stands or, you know, hundreds of different flosses and all this kind of stuff. So I have a bag that I take back to the bed, and that way I can just stitch on something small before we head off to bed. So I did finish one, and it's the Official Snow Guide by Lizzie Kate. It's not iron, sorry, but it turned out really cute. So there's that. And for right now, this is going into the box of the finished projects that I showed last time, and eventually we'll get all of these FFO'd pretty soon, hopefully. So go ahead and throw that one in that box. My goal is to try to finish up. I want to get them out of that box. I mean, I took the time to do them. I need to do something with them. So maybe if I can just focus on one a month and at least getting a frame for it or something, doing something with them and getting them out of that box and actually enjoying them. So the next thing I wanted to go over is last video. I told you about the Facebook group that it's Creatively Crafting is the website, but her Facebook group is Free Cross Stitch Challenge, and she comes up every month with, you know, you have your stitching log, a stitches challenge, and your stitcho thing, I guess. I don't know if you might remember these. So we finished up July, and so there's the stitcho board, and all these little activities, you know, you just cross them off as you do them, and it could be stitch 1,000 stitches, organize your whips, start something new. There's a whole bunch of little tasks that you can do, and you get points for that. So, and of course there's my stitching log, and the challenge is to get definitely through 6,000. Each X is 100 stitches, so you get through 6,000. You do get a bonus if you get an extra 1,000 for the month, so you get points for that. And then your stitching log, you record everything on here. I've never had to really keep up with my hours or really any of my stitches, unless, I mean, if you have Pattern Keeper, you know it's, I'm not trying to throw you out the picture here. Anyway, if you have Pattern Keeper, of course it's going to keep up with your stitches and everything. And but like the ones I take to the bedroom at night, yeah, I kind of have to count those when I'm done, which it hasn't been a really big deal to do. So, but I thought it was pretty awesome, and I don't know what got into me this month. Just all I wanted to do was stitch, and so that's what I've done for a lot of the month. I didn't add up how many hours that I did, but I did add up all of the stitches that I did, and I wonder if you can see this. Where's it at? You can't see it? Oh, the light's just... Anyway, I wrote down the total stitches for the entire month of July, and it was 16,328 stitches. I can pretty well assure you that that's a record for me. I've never been in a challenge like this, so I've never really counted my stitches or anything for a month, but that I think is pretty awesome. So with this challenge, I'm entered into the little drawing for the prize, which is a needle minder this month. It changes every month. I get into the drawing 35 times for the points that I got for these challenges. So she already has come up with August. So today, if I can get some stitching time in before we go to the ballpark, you know, I'll start today. If not, no big deal. And again, it's that. Here's your stitching. Stitches challenge. And then the Stitch-O board with all the little tasks. I haven't read over them yet. The prize this month. We get to pick a pattern from her Etsy shop. And I don't know what her Etsy shop is. I'm going to have to look and see. It's not on here. So anyway, so we'll do that. And then of course, she has the little free pattern every month that you get. I think it's on the Stitch-O board. You can cross that off for the month and all that. So this month it's a little teddy bear, and it looks like he's holding some marshmallows on a stick. I'm going to assume that's what it is. So I probably wasn't supposed to hold that up that long, but sorry. So anyway, it's the teddy bear this month, so I will work on him. All right, that's all for the challenge. Let's see what's next. I have a list of stuff over here, so I'm cheating. Going back again to the last video, I showed y'all some cute little babies that were dressed in animal costumes, and I said that there was, I think she has about 20-25 of them, and what I call them was the EMS babies, and I had to figure out again because it's been so long what that EMS stood for, and it is her name. It's Ellen Moore Stroh, and I'll leave a link on the bottom to where you can find these patterns, because you still can get them, I believe. So, but these are the ones that I'm talking about. These two that I showed you last month. So yeah, I did do a little research, and I found, you know, where you can get those patterns if you like them. And what EMS actually stood for, because I couldn't remember. It's been so long. So, also, one second. I forgot to bring this one over with me. If you'll also remember, just an update on this and where I'm at. The dogwood tree, Legend of the Dogwood Tree. Remember I told you it was in my box of finished stuff. I had no idea why, because I hadn't actually finished it. I still have to do some of the back stitching on the flowers and the leaves and everything, but if you remember, I couldn't find my pattern. I had no idea what I did with it, so I went online and I have it now, so we're all good, and that way I could work on trying to get that one done. So, last time, well, I'm not going to say last time, but I hear a lot of, like, floss tubers telling everyone, like, what their style of cross stitching is. Everyone has their own style, the things they like to do. So I thought I'd tell you kind of how I like to stitch, what I like to use, my likes, my dislikes, things like that. So, as far as the threads I use strictly DMC. Now, I have been seeing a lot of talk about the CXC threads. I never used them, but everyone is like raving about them. So, I don't know, maybe I'll find them. I don't know where to find them, but, you know, maybe I'll give them a try on a project or something. So, someone passing by. So if you have any anything to tell me about CXC threads, I'm open to it. So you can just leave them down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about them, where you get them at. I don't know if they come in more of, you find them in kits, or if you can just buy them off the shelf somewhere. I've never seen them, so I don't know. But anyway, whatever you can tell me about them, I'm willing to give them a try. I've heard that they have a little bit better coverage. So, especially when you're using 310 and on white fabric, that would be a little helpful. I don't do any beading. So as far as the Mill Hill kits and stuff like that, I don't do any of the beading. I've never really been into the beading part of things. And I guess it's because I've always framed my works, and if you have the beads on there, of course, I don't know how you would frame that with the beads on there. Y'all may have a trick to it, but I don't know. I just want my regular cross stitching and be happy. So I don't do tent stitching. Is every single project that I will ever do, no matter how big it is, will always be full cross. The tent stitching, to me, in projects that I've seen, and they've been pretty, they've been very gorgeous projects that I've seen of other people's, but to me it seems like it's almost like the finished project is foggy. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because you can still see some of the fabric behind it. I don't know, it doesn't seem complete, I guess, just because it's a cross stitch, so cross the whole thing. So, but anyway, I don't do the tent stitching. Now, I used to be an in-hand stitcher, strictly. That's how I was taught. However, I have definitely gotten into the Q-snaps, especially with these bigger projects. I remember one project that started hurting my hands, like right here where I was holding all the fabric, I guess, and then like the tension in between these two fingers it was like killing me. So I was like, I gotta try it. So I broke down and I bought some Q-snaps, and which I have loved. Haven't had any kind of problems with them. I think I have a couple of 6x6s, 8x8 and 11x17. I think copper's on an 11x17. But and then of course I do have the frames that I have went to. I never had those before when I first started. So hold on, let me get some of this.
That's
my
what
voice.
I was giving it to you for.
Does my voice sound weird? Raspy?
Mine does that a lot.
Because I talk too much. Just kidding. I guess I kind of do. Do I? Come on, be honest with me. I'm just kidding. So yeah, and also the last thing I could think of was I don't really do any of the embellished cross stitches. I don't do the stamped. It's just strictly, I have my blank sheet of fabric. I have my DMC threads. I have my needle, everything, my pattern, and I just get to town just with that blank canvas is how I've always done it. I didn't do gridding before. I have my own little method now with these bigger projects. Yeah, I don't like all the lines. One, because I don't wash my projects when I'm done with them. So I know with gridding you have to wash them. I'm always scared that those colors of that thread is going to bleed, and you know, especially on those big projects when it's taken me years to do them, I just don't want to ruin it. I'm so scared. So anyway, I don't do the gridding, but I have come up with my own little method. Give me copper again. I actually just take a pin, just a black felt tip pin, and you'll be surprised this doesn't show up when I'm done with them. Let me see if I can find one here. Okay, do you see, oh, it's gonna be hard, these little black dots right here? That's my 10 by 10 squares. I literally just take a pen, a black pen, and I just kind of color in the hole, I guess, of the 10 by 10 square. So, in all these other ones that I've covered up so far, I mean, you can't see them, so that works for me. And that way I don't have to wash it. So, now, I don't do embellished, and am I knocking you out of the frame? Get over here, girl. Now, I have been watching Flosstubes. So far, I'm almost through my 4th person. I've been trying to, and I'm gonna get to everybody, I promise. But I like to take one person. I like to start with their first video, work my way up to current, and then move on to someone else. And then that way I can stay current when I see that the ones I've already watched have loaded a new video. So I'm getting to everybody, I promise, because I just started watching Flosstubes, like, when we first made that first video, or I made that first video. She was on the second. But, oh, you were on the first one a little bit. I forgot, because Erin made all those gifts for us. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, so, a couple of people have gotten these kits from these different places, and I'll have to look up where they got them again. I can't remember, but anyway, it is the kits, and it has the pattern like already on the fabric, and you know, it's got your legend listed there on the fabric. It has your threads and everything. Now I broke down and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to face my fear of washing these things. So I did get one. I actually ordered mine from AliExpress. I have one coming. I don't have it yet. So anyway, when I get that one, yeah, I'll show y'all that one when I get it, and yeah, I'm very fearful of it, and we'll see how it goes. So, all right, enough about that. I did, you know, when I take my things to the bed, work on them at night. You know, I did finish the one by Lizzie Kate already. So, oh, can you get my bag and get the one I'm working on? So I did anyway. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah. So of course I did start another small one, and I was on this. Hang on. I was on this. Well, I'm on tons of cross stitching, selling type of groups. And this one lady, she broke all of her old magazines up and was selling all the individual little patterns. And so I kind of stacked up on some of those because they're small, and like I said, it's something I can take back there and do. School's about to start, so I'm just gonna have Caroline again. So I'll be taking projects with me to that too. But this is the one that I have started on now. It's just called Joy to the World. I know it's Christmas, but to me, it doesn't matter to me because, I mean, if I'm going to do them, I'm going to do them. So they'll eventually get displayed at the right time of year. But this one came from a Just Cross Stitch magazine. It was the issue December 2015. It's designed by Praiseworthy Stitches. But anyway, I thought it was cute. Hang on a second. Gosh, my needle's in my mouth. Let me undo this so you can see what I've done. in the key snap. I didn't prepare for this one. I don't know why. Oh. Which is that? Okay, you wanna hold that up. I'll take this. So here is where we are with that one. There you go. So, like I said, little quick stitches, and I like them, like I said, too, because, you know, those big projects, you know, sometimes it's, you know, because of the confetti and everything, I mean, you put that back in the bag. You have to, you know, you have to concentrate a lot on those, so it's nice just to kind of free your mind a little bit and just do something a little small. All right. So, let's do a haul real quick, because in a minute we're going to have to probably move the camera a little bit because I have something to show you. The haul that I got, you know, I do have a group called Dash to Destash on Facebook that me and Joy are admins on. So, this past sale that went on last week, I did get a new pattern. So actually, let me, so it's not so, it doesn't glare, I'm going to take this first page out. And a lot of this is written in French, it looks like, so I'm not going to even try to pronounce Le Petits Croix. It's been years since I took French, so I have no idea. But anyway, it's a Christmas sweets on a platter. And there's that. And I thought that was very cute. And this is what I consider a quick stitch. So, it's 200 by 150 stitches. I might be lying to myself that it might be a small, quick one, but anyway. This is not what I consider my big full pieces that I work on. So, but there's that, and I broke down, and I know everybody has these. I'll be right back. I broke down, and like I said before, I only like to work on a couple of projects at a time, but I said, I know it's not a couple. I broke down and I pulled out all those whips that I had, that I showed last time that I hadn't finished, one being the dogwood tree, and I bought the project bags that everyone else is buying from Amazon. So all the ones that I showed you before, like this is the copper one, just his patterns in there. This is the Legend of the Dogwood Tree. Humility, which is the really big, it's covered up, the really big lion. That Fisherman's Dream, the one with cray neck thread that I don't like. Anyway, I pulled all those whips out. I gave them all their little bag. I won't go through them again because I haven't worked on them. I wasn't going to start working on whips until August 1st, which is today. So, these will start getting worked on. But, so there's those. But as you can tell, you can hold them up. Fan them out like some deck of cards here.
I can't do that.
Okay, look.
I know that.
You see all these? They're empty. I don't, I hate to say this, but I feel like if I have them, they need to have something in them. So, I might be starting several, let's see how many bags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these bags, and then the bag that Aaron made for me on my first video. I don't have anything in that one either yet. So, that's 13 bags. Dare I say that I'm fixing to start 13 more projects. Now, granted, they're gonna be small ones, like, you know, the ones like the Joy to the World one that I started on. I'm definitely not gonna start my huge, humongous Hades or artisty work pieces, or my cross stitch studio piece. I mean, every cross stitch studio one I have, like the humility, the lion one. I mean, literally, it's gonna take this frame because it's got the big bars on it to do, and it's not gonna take me just a year to do it. There's no way I can do it in just a year. So anyway, I don't want to. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go through my patterns. I have a lot of digital patterns that I'm gonna go through, and one of them actually. What you think, Bailey? No, the mail lady's already came because I got this today in the mail. Oh. Anyway, maybe this will be one because I really like it. But I have a ton. I mean, that I have on my computer. I have on my pattern keeper. All these right here. It looks like a small amount, and it is. Those are printed, of course, patterns. But you have no idea how many I have on my computer. That I haven't done yet. I have a ton. So anyway, I don't think copper is going to take me a long time. Because he has some confetti in it, but not near as much as like this humility or the deer one I did for Stormy, the getaway, that had a ton of confetti in it. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud now.
Maybe you could print that out and cross stitch that.
I wish I could, but I can't. But I guess if I took it somewhere, I could get a pattern made out of it. But anyway, I'm not taking it off my wall. But how about I'm so scared to say this. There's 12 bags here. Is that what we counted? Okay. I will start 12 small projects. I'll pick out 12 small projects. I don't know whether to do it this month or wait until next month. I don't want to wait till next year. I don't like empty bags. Kind of sounds like Stormy. She don't like empty bags either. Every purse that she has or bag that she has got something stuffed in it. But anyway, I think that's what I will do. I'm going to go through all of my patterns, pick out, me and Bailey will probably, and Stormy, pick out 12 small patterns. Now, the bag that Erin made me, I still have to fill that one. So, my birthday is in October. And I think to celebrate that, I will start a new big piece, full size, full coverage piece. But I have no idea which one I want to start. So I think what I'll do, I'll go through some of my bigger patterns, bigger pieces, and I may do another really quick video and just show, okay, well, these are the maybe 10 that I want to start, and then I may let y'all comment, and whichever piece gets the most comments is the one I'll start for on my birthday month in October. So, deal? Deal. I think we figured it out finally. It took me a minute.
You said October, and it reminded me of something Stormy had said in the hotel the other day.
What?
She said, it goes August, September, November.
Oh, jeez. Bless her heart.
I'm like, Stormy.
She forgot October. Okay. So there's...
You skipped your mom's birthday and his birthday.
Alright, so there's my project bags. I'll link them in the the Amazon link in the comments in case you want to fill some bags with your whips. I just feel like if I spent the money on them, I might as well fill them, right? That's all my thing. Now, I also, the last haul that I got, and they are all, and it's a bunch, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I think it's 18 patterns, no, maybe 17 patterns. Anyway, the Cricut collection has all of these different patterns for the months. You know, it spells out January, and for January it's got your little snowman, your snowflakes. February is going to have your hearts and, you know, anything February related. So it goes January through December. Each one is its own pattern. I got all 12 of them. I also got the seasons: autumn, summer, spring, winter. Same thing, you know, they kind of correlate with the whole months thing. And then I also got one that has, it says beach. We do live on a lake. We don't necessarily have a beach, but I kind of have some beach decor in the house that it would go along with. So I got that one too. So I'm going to take just a minute, and I'm going to actually scoot over a little bit. Right here, I will post the pictures of the of those pieces so you can see which ones I'm talking about in case you're interested. So go over just a little bit. I'm gonna have room to let them scroll through. I'm gonna post pictures of them. Okay. Hopefully those got on there and you can see them and I did it right. I'm kind of liking this editing the videos and stuff. The last one I did, I noticed at the end of the last video, like my mouth was moving, but not the right words were coming out. Like the sound was ahead of my movements.
Your movements were ahead of the sound.
Same difference. Either way. And then there was supposed to be my little cute music whenever the credits rolled through on the end. But anyway, I'm working on the whole editing thing. I think I did it was kind of fun doing it the last time with all the pictures and all that stuff that I put in there. All right, so on the subject of the whips, here, go ahead and pull up that app. 1 second. All my papers and stuff just fell on the floor. Okay. So the whips that I did show you, I said August 1st I would start rolling through those, and I had to figure out a way to decide what I was going to do in a day. Now the little ones, well, we're going to have to put those on there too, because I have 12 more now to add. So, Bailey took my tablet and downloaded the Spin app, and it's loading now, so we can show you what we're talking about. Anyway, and she put the whips that I showed, the Humility, the Lion, Copper, the Magnolias, Deer, there's 2 deer one. Anyway, all of those, she put this on a wheel for me, and every day I'll probably let them, or her, spin the wheel to see which one I will work on that day. And this of course does not count the one that I will take at night to my bed to work on. So if you want to hold, can you hold that up without it being a glare? Okay. Technical difficulties. 1 moment, please. Don't get hungry. It's getting lunchtime. Okay. So it's the Spin app, and she loaded all of my whips, and actually they're on there twice.
Mhm. Yeah, it does that because it's 2 of each color. So
Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that.
yeah.
Because my goal is, I guess, to have 31 little spots. That would mean I would have to work every single day on a project if I have 31 little spot things. Whew. So, anyway, she's going to update those with the 12 that we're going to add to it. But that is how we're going to do it every single day, starting today. If I can get some stitching time done or in today, she'll spin it, tell me what I got to do for the day, and so that's what I'll do. I think we're gonna try that for August, see how that works. Because like I said, I really want to pull these older whips out, and I want to do something with them. Whether it's just throwing them in my box of the finished ones that I haven't fully finished, or what have you. So that's our game plan on that. We'll see how it goes through August. It's going to be a definite change for me. So it's going to be something really, really different than what I'm used to. Also, there's going to be, at the end of this video, there'll be a little pop-up. I do have Instagram now, so if you want to follow me on Instagram. I haven't posted much yet, but I'll get the hang of that too. So it's one stitch at a time _2, the number 2. So anyway, that'll pop up at the end of the video. My videos, I wanted to start today, and I know it hasn't been a full month since my last video, but other than any little pop-up videos I made, like the October one for everyone to help me choose what I want to do for October for my birthday month. You know, I may pop up a video for that, but my normal going through my whips, my haul, my finished object, my normal videos, I'll do them at the first of every month. That will include everything I've done for the previous month. So the next actual video will be, you know, the beginning of September, and we'll show everything that I've done through August, how things went. We did that. Just some Flosstuber shout outs. I told you that I've started watching those. I've watched, I'm on my fourth person, and I've loved every minute of it. Erin, the stay-at-home stitcher, I've mentioned her before. She's doing some really big projects. She's a huge Harry Potter fan, so she has a lot of those full coverage, and it's actually the pictures. What do you call them? It's like the posters you see in the movie theater. What do you call those things? Anyway, they're the actual, I'm gonna call them posters that you see when they advertise all the movies in the movie theater. So, and I think she's got every single Harry Potter one there is, and she has some other ones that are very cute that she started. She's into the Mill Hill beads and those kind of things, so check her out. The other one is Ashley, the Stitching Penguin, and I've watched all of her videos. She too is a big Harry Potter fan, so she does a lot of she does all of those same posters that Erin's doing, and then she does a lot of other full coverage pieces that are just, they're wonderful. They look great. And Holly is my UK friend that we have a lot of similarities as far as our stitching is concerned. Like I said, she is from the UK. She has since moved to the States, and she loves horses. She's actually started a rehabilitation facility for horses where she's at now here in the States, and I've loved following her journey. Her dreams are immaculate, and it's awesome to actually see someone fulfilling their dreams. But as far as her stitching, she likes the outdoor stuff. I'm trying to think of the ones that all those cricket collections that I showed. I don't know if she's finished yet, but she started the winter one, and God, I'm trying to think. She has a lot. Oh, she's into diamond painting too. She has a lot of diamond painting videos on there. But yeah, she's got haves going on. So yeah, check her out. She's awesome too. I mean, it was kind of funny. I was thinking a while ago, I've watched her so much, and like I said, I watch her, you know, I've caught up on her videos, but I was watching her every single night. I almost was wondering, because I've watched and listened to her, because you know they've got the British accent and everything. I was like, gosh, I hope I don't say any words like her. My other daughter, I don't know where she got it from, but she's been saying what she's a character, y'all. I mean, if y'all ever,
You probably hear her laughing.
yeah, well, she's laughing at her, but she's on her YouTube out there, but it's so funny. She's hilarious. But Holly is amazing, and I'll put her link down below, because I can't quite remember what her channel name is. It's kind of long. So, and the next one, this one that I'm on now, that I'm binging on now, is Amanda, the Alba Stitcher, the Alba Stitcher. I can't say it right. The Alba Stitcher. Alba spelled A-L-B-A. Alba is her white cat, and she is beautiful. You don't see much of her, but she's there. But then I also learned, let's see, Amanda is from the Netherlands. So she's got a Scottish accent, and but she said that Alba means Scotland in their language. I don't know what their language is, but anyway, that's how Alba got her name. But anyway, now if you like samplers, if you like the old, I'm not gonna say old, if you like the folk art type patterns, she is the one to go and watch. She loves Blackberry Designs, Plum Street, is it Plum Street Stitchery? Oh no, I don't have any. But if you like those kind of things, she has got a lot of those going on. And it's been, even though that's not, those aren't things that I would probably stitch, it's still nice to see. I like to see everyone's progress, and I like to see their excitement about the pieces that they stitch and how proud they are of them, because I know what it takes to put, you know, time and energy and money into these projects. So even though it may not be something that, you know, I would stitch, then I'm still probably gonna watch you, because I like to see how I mean, it's like figuring out their personality, you know, their character. So I like doing that. All right, and I think this is the last things last. How are we gonna do this, Bailey?
I don't know.
We're gonna pause a minute, because we have to move this around, because I can't move what we're gonna show you. So 1 second. Okay. Last time Bailey wanted to show the needle minders that we had, and we're still missing one, because Stormy has it on one of her projects she hasn't been working on. But anyway, I was like, I want something that I can hang on the wall that's cute, and we can kind of display the needle minders that I have. So we went to Hobby Lobby the same day we went and got her frame for her giraffe. And she chose this. So a T for Tara. And these are all the needle minders that I have collected so far. So, I do like to put them on my projects, either depending on the season that we're in, or maybe, if I'm working on if I had a hummingbird project, and, it would just match that.
Is the sunflower new?
The sunflower is not new. It was hiding from where I did have these. So anyway, this is, I'm sure everyone's seen this if you have a Hobby Lobby or a craft store or whatever. These are metal, and they work perfectly to showcase your needle minders, so they're not just stuck somewhere where you can't. Because I like to see them. You spend money on them and everything, so you want to enjoy them. Of course, I do plan on covering most of this, so there you go. Those are our needle minders. Now, you might want to back up just a hair. I have told y'all, or I've given you a little sneak peek. Can you get this whole thing? You have to go over there. Sorry. All right. She's going to do the best that she can. But anyway, I am going to post a picture. This is just a chest of drawer that I found on Marketplace on Facebook. And it was hideous whenever I got it. I'm going to post a picture now of what it looked like. And this is what it looks like now. I fully refinished it to the best of my ability. I'm not the best. I'm still learning all this woodworking stuff. So, of course, I stripped everything. I got new handles. Of course, stained it. And I think I put new legs on it on the bottom. And there was a few things that I did have to repair on it. I got it for like $40 on Marketplace. And, other than time, I really didn't put, and the cost of the new handles, I don't have a whole bunch of money into it. So I'm very proud of this, because it did take a very long time to get that old latex type of paint off of it. So if you want to come closer, I'll kind of show you what's in it. This is all cross stitch related, and I know everybody has their ways of storing their floss. And this is my way. I open this up, and in here, it is nothing but floss. Okay, what we did, I'll show you one. You want to show this kind of up close? What we did, I got these little bitty bags, and you can find these in the jewelry section. I found them at Hobby Lobby. It's for jewelry making, but I found these. They're just little Ziploc baggies. And we took some cardstock. I cut them down to size of the bags. We wrote the numbers. We wrote the numbers on this side. And the girls helped me. That's their writing. And then that way we can store our floss in the bags. Now, some things I have multiple bags, because I have multiple floss of that same color. So, which is fine, but everything is by number of DMC. Eventually, these right here, they're these little markers. I bought a wood burning kit, but I haven't mastered that technique yet. But I'll put in here like this is my 200s, so I may write or wood burn 200 in there, so that way I know anything past here and here. Well, here this starts 300. Anyway, all of these are my 200, so I know to go straight to my 200 section and pull out what I need. So now that is drawer 1. This is drawer 2. And this is drawer 3. That is how much floss I have. That's all DMC. And of course, the ones that I have that I'm working with now, I have in my project bags or out there on my little cart with Copper where I work on him at. I put some little baskets in here just for odd and end type things, my pens and markers and things. This next drawer, and I don't have a good way yet of organizing this, but this is filled to the brim with all of my fabric. This is, I did have it actually sorta sorted. Like I have some 28 count in here, 14, 18, 16, I don't know about 16, but anyway, 18, 14, it's all kind of thrown in here. I do need to figure out a good way to separate all that, but anyway, that's all my fabric. And then the bottom drawer is sort of a catch-all type of thing. You know, I have a Q-style, it's sort of storage really, things that I'm really not using, but anyway, there's all of that. So I won't show you all of that, but anyway, the main thing was just showing you the cabinet itself. I have to admit I am kind of proud of it. So, and it may give you an idea of how you want to store your fabrics or threads or anything like that. So, but all right, pause it real quick. Okay, so that is everything that I have on my list that I wanted to show you today. So here we will say goodbye for a month. I will throw up that other video for the October birthday pattern for everyone to decide on. I'm kind of excited about that. We'll go through some of my bigger full pieces, and like I said, we'll do that sometime this month. So until then, happy stitching, and we will see you back around the beginning of September. So, say bye.
Bye.
See you later. God bless. Bye.